Woke up quick at about noon, just knew that I had to be in Clearwater soon. I gotta get hooked up with the Yacker man and Mr. Haluba. He got a plan. He gets under the thin skin of Mayor Brian Aungst, the Clearwater punk who was appointed, not elected. That doesn't rhyme, but who cares? I'm still gonna flow because this is me and this is you, ho. What? What's up, everybody? This is a cool SS Impala I saw at Walmart. I've always wanted one of these cars, but I digress. Save that for a members only video where I actually talk. In this video, we go to Clearwater City Council meeting where it's Brian Aungst, the appointed mayor's last day. The mayor who had a guy arrested for saying that he gets under his thin skin and had as many of us trespass for t-shirts with writing on them and just for our free speech. Cammed up caveman, solo yacker, etc., etc. There's all kinds of other corruption. Go back in my video feed if you want to see the other stuff. Until then, and now, this is what happened yesterday at the city council meeting. This is the one and only law library that the cops use at the academy. As you can see, the books are 1/10. This is all your bicycle codes, your jaywalking, your panhandling, your recording in public, your free speech. This is the ones they use. The other part they cut off. This is just strictly for the academy, or the police academy here, as you can see.
Listen, the mayor's not going to be here today. I know this.
I was hoping that. I was really hoping that.
So I'm going to be running this meeting, and
Good.
I was
My
hoping
shirt
that.
is good, right? Sure.
Why is the mayor not going to be here?
he said he's not feeling well.
I
Oh,
was hoping that.
So
how convenient.
He knew we were coming.
He sure did.
he always knows.
And he's,
coming.
he's doing it because he volunteered.
And he's not the mayor anymore after this?
No, he's
Yeah,
got.
this is the end of his year of running the place.
Like, is there
There'll
going to be a new mayor tomorrow? Oh, okay.
They'll elect a new mayor, and then there's going to be a changing of the.
Right. So the election, we'll find out the results tomorrow night. I may be gone. I may have another 4 years. We'll find out. So you may have new people to
Redress our
videotape
grievances.
last night.
Who?
The next one.
What's
Keep
your
him
name
moving
again?
tonight.
What's
You
his
know,
name?
I'll give it a
Keep
shot.
him moving.
Mark?
that's all.
Mark Bunker.
Mark Bunker, thank you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
And you.
Mark, you're awesome. Man. Keep up the spirit.
Is he one of the good ones?
He tries to be the good one. He definitely tries.
I'm not from here, so I'm going to take my friend's word for it.
Understand, Robert's Rules of Order. We can't jump up and say,
Constitution.
Can I ask you one
the guy
question?
with the gavel has.
It's beyond Robert's rules, though.
Get him.
Beyond Robert's rules, too. Again, here's your blacked out windows.
I am so sad right now that friggin' the one person I came here for is sick.
Mayor Zeke Heil, Brian Aungst, doesn't show up today.
Hi.
Oh, yes. Hold on, let me do a little snappy poo. And another one. Chill, relax. You look good. That's kind of relieving, too, because we were going to give him some stuff.
Oh, we're still gonna give him stuff. Just so that he can come back to it. He's gonna be watching live.
I'm going to ask him about these windows. Mark Bunker, right?
Okay, this is super important. Okay, you're not going to think of instantaneously what's going on in the meeting that. I mean, you know what I mean.
Sure.
I'm trying to read the real.
Can I have 30 seconds with you?
Yeah.
Why are the windows on the doors blacked out?
Scientology, they do that everywhere.
No.
I'm just joking. I'm joking.
They do.
I'm just not, that's a theory.
I don't know. I
The
didn't
reason
even
I
notice
ask
it.
is the reason there is windows there, so if there's a fire, you can see if there's someone on the other side of the door, you're not just stampeding each other.
Safety. Safety. You got to go to the safety issue.
Okay. Thanks for pointing it out. I'll check into it.
Yes, sir, how are you? Yeah.
That's
So if there's a fire or this is an escape route, you know? You can't see if there's someone on the other side. That completely blacked out. All you see is a reflection. What's his name?
Daniel Slaughter.
Daniel Slaughter. Is he going a different entrance? Oh no, he's coming this way. Right on.
Hello, Mr. Slaughter. How you doing, buddy? You ready?
Ready for free speech?
Ready for free speech?
Know him?
But I'm gonna speak and get some words out, and then I'm gonna take it off and see what happens.
Is Mr. Clearwater here now?
He is. He will be here.
I was curious. 'Cause, oh, are you filming?
If it's okay.
I'd prefer not, just because I'm interviewing him.
How about audio?
Hey,
It's okay.
hey, trust me,
It's okay.
he's a good guy. He's on our side. But go ahead.
I'm on no one's side. So.
Yeah, no, you're nonpartisan. But, whatever you want to do.
You tell me, Yak.
You gotta cut it off. Don't worry about it.
All right,
Well,
all right. Scientologists in action. Where'd they go? Nope. Yeah. Oh yeah. Scientology headquarters right there.
Yeah, they're even watching the news. They're actually they stick together.
Xenu 1, 2, Xenu 3, 4.
Oh, sometimes it's filled. Oh,
The employees here. You have a channel, Blaine?
Huh?
You have a channel?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's White Magic Sigma.
White Magic Signal.
Sigma.
Sigma.
See, I'm a Sigma male,
Okay.
and I don't show my pictures. Okay?
Oh, you don't want this?
You know,
You got
can
it.
say my voice.
Okay, you got
Okay,
it.
but
I'll
not
blur
my-
you out.
Well, thanks. You know my pictures. See, I have a no picture channel,
You got it, brother.
but that's what makes my
Here's I believe
dangerous.
Sergeant 10 Speed. He looks very happy to be here.
See,
Looks like he's been
What I
on
did is
doing
I
some
went-
saltwater fishing.
I went to the Clearwater Police. I went to the records department and got every police officer's name. And if you type it in a certain way at myclearwater.com, you can write each one of them personally anything. And you can text them anything.
Directly?
Direct. So if Mr. Swift over here is not doing the thing, I'll just text him and say, "Look up, bro. Let's get back in the game."
Oh, like instantly?
Instantly.
How are you doing that again?
Okay, you get their name, and it's their first initial dot last name at myclearwater.com, and you can text any one of them.
Text.
Text
Oh, that's beautiful.
from
Thank
like
you.
a sergeant up.
That's good
I
info.
mean, and most of them, they'll tell you instantly if it doesn't go through.
Okay.
Because, like, go to Mr. Swift over there and say, "What's your first name?" And they'll tell you. Well, I'll tell you what his email is and everything if I want it. And I write them all. So I do my videos and I send them to them.
That's great.
Here, watch this one. This one has 26,000 hits. 20 people.
I didn't want to, sometimes there's miscommunications, but
As you can see here, there is a divide, a literal vinyl rope divide between the public. There is reeling us right here. This is public hearing, and all the space beyond is set aside specifically for your rulers, the people that work for the government. And then they give us this portion.
3 members will be appointed by the city council, 2 members by the Aungst County Board of County Commissioners.
He was a former police chief. Again, and you see on the opposite side of the room where we're not allowed and we're partitioned off, we got Israel. Now there's 2 more cops here. Or they're just giving the other cops a break because they had to sit here for 20 minutes, I guess.
Their cars, but they don't enforce it. No, of course. They don't take their cars down to like Pinellas Park, who does enforce it. Okay.
Well, I think
So they don't keep their cars, and they're not.
You talking about their private cars?
No.
Police cars?
Every one of their cruisers are illegal.
Police?
Yeah. They're all illegal.
Well, they claim that their car needs to be cooler and blah, blah, blah.
They do
My
it
car needs to
because
be
they don't
cooler.
want us to
car needs to
videotape
be
what's
cooler.
inside of it.
The equipment,
They
I
want to
know.
make sure there's a hooker inside getting a
It's
blowjob.
it's officer safety for their stuff to be tinted, but it's officer safety for your stuff not to be tinted.
Right.
Oh, okay, you understand the law now.
Got it.
Well, we're on the same page.
That's exactly right. I just noticed that the Constitution is hanging right there. Good Lord in heaven. Look at this support staff for how many counselors? Hey, we're all here. Hey, check us out. Look at us. Oh, professional photographer in the house. Hear ye.
Good afternoon. I call this meeting of the City Council for March 18th, 2024 to order. If you wish to address the council, please complete a comment card, which you can find over here next to the clerk, seated to the right of the dais. When called to speak, please hand your card back to the clerk. Now let's all rise for an invocation to be given by Deacon Will Huertas from St. Cecilia's Catholic Church, and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you for having me. Dear God, our Creator, our Father, as we come together, we pray with gratitude. We pray for this council and all the members to be in good health, body, mind, and spirit. We pray for humility in our hearts and hope to find truth, trust, and transparency. Thank you for every seed that has been filled here today. For each mind and heart that fills the presence of this room, we thank you. Only you truly know what we are setting out to accomplish today. We have an idea, a vision, hints, and daily instructions. We have talents, abilities, and time to work to unqualified. Strengthen our confidence in who you have made us to be. Set us free from comparison and order to work together efficiently with peace, patience, and prudence. Bless this meeting today.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the
Republic.
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
God bless America.
Well, Mayor Aungst was feeling a little under the weather today, so I'm Vice Mayor Mark Bunker, and I'll be your master of ceremonies, as it were. Let's introduce the folks on the dais. We're starting off here with our city manager, Jennifer Boyer. Council member.
I'm pretty sure that cop right there is who arrested a man for daring to say that he gets under the thin skin of Mayor Brian Aungst. He had him arrested for saying that.
All right, we have some.
This guy obliged. I'm pretty sure that's conspiracy against rights.
Randy Poe from the VP of Research and Americans for the Arts. Would you please come forward?
All right. Okay, good. So everybody can see the presentation. Thank you. I'm Randy Cohen. I'm Vice President of Research and Americans for the Arts. And I am here to first thank you for your support for the arts and investing and creating policies that for making
This guy's
Clearwater,
boisterous.
a more creative, cultural, livable community. And bring a good news story.
There's the guy
because we all
who put a
love
man in a
arts, right?
cage for
They
speaking.
make us feel creative,
Not even
they
cursing,
bring
just
joy to
speaking.
our communities, they inspire us.
Sergeant
to
Stiff.
livable communities. But the fact
What I'm noticing here at this library is most of the people that are upset that the library closed early are homeless people who just want to use the bathroom and probably wash up in the bathrooms, maybe sit down and read a book, which is fine with me. But to punish us, they think they're punishing us. We're still here. All they did was punish the people who actually use the library and need the library.
Engagement portion of the project. And then we have Jennifer Krause and John Anderson. They're going to team up for what we call the Game of Zones. I'll tell you about that in just a second. And then last week we have Juan Mora from Serbia. We brought them on.
March 18th, 2024 City Council meeting, and we are at 6:10.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. This is to the item Catherine discussed through one-on-one. I certainly have a budget for months ago.
Appreciate that. Any questions, concerns?
Active litigation.
So just for clarification, the agenda item is 610, authorize the city attorney to retain the services of Alan Norton and Blue to defend the city in the employment lawsuit filed by a former employee. Just so that.
Anyone from the public wish to speak to this? All right, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve 6.10.
Second.
All in favor?
It's
Now,
okay.
For citizens to be heard. Please step up to the podium, state your name. For the public record, you have 3 minutes to speak.
Citizens to be heard.
On today's agenda.
This is the gentleman who was arrested for saying that he gets under the thin skin of Mayor Brian Aungst. He was arrested for saying that. And is the cop who arrested him. Right there. No shot. Traitor to America right there. The man of the hour.
Anyone else?
Again, everybody, this is the gentleman who was arrested. Mr. Haluba? Mr. Haluba was arrested.
I'm Mr. Haluba, and I aggravate the thin-skinned Mayor Brian Aungst.
He was arrested for saying that
Even
last
if he
time.
doesn't bother to show up. First Amendment protects all respective actions to suppress free speech by all branches of the government. Something I think is sorely forgotten in this group. No matter how rude or inappropriate anyone may find that free speech, it's free speech and it's guaranteed. Federal, state, local governments are barred from restrictive actions like the Aungst Rule 15. When the city council appointed Aungst on April 11th of last year, they ignored the city charter rules, and that's what we get. Aungst at that time stated in part, "I don't owe anybody anything." But he did swear to uphold the Constitution, which he did not and is not doing. First Amendment rules protect all forms of speech: science, religion, morality, social issues, art displays, such as words or depictions on clothing. It even protects personal gossip. Perhaps Aungst has heard that, Mr. Hibbert may be looking for a new golfing buddy. Maybe Mr. Aungst will get a hole in one. Let's hope he doesn't end up with one in the hole. Free speech must be defended, upheld, no matter what.
Tampa Bay Times photographer.
Thank you, Mr. Haluba.
Here, here.
Mr. Taylor.
Here goes Solo Yacker, the Armed Fisherman.
Everybody, how y'all doing? My name is Michael Taylor. I drove 4 hours from Port St. Lucie just to be here. Hey, Mr. Slaughter, hey, can you pay attention for just 3 minutes, dude? For 3 minutes. Honestly, like, come on, dude. For 3 minutes, this guy's gonna sit there and read his notes. Like, that's just a disrespect that I've gotten numerous times. Numerous. And unfortunately, the mayor's not here. Gandhi, that tyrant's not here today. But I do have somebody here that I do want to talk to. Mr. Margolis, how you doing, buddy? I hope everything is well. I like the haircut. You were talking about the waterways, right? You were like, oh, we can't restrict the waterways to certain, there's these rules. Well, don't we have a First Amendment? Aren't there rules? Congress is the only place that can change the First Amendment. Congress. But here I am, wearing my shirt, and if Mr. Aungst was here, he'd be saying something about my shirt. And Slaughter, you're on my shirt too, man. Coloring book Slaughter. Look at you, reading your coloring book again today. I'm stoked about it, man. That's just, it's amazing how the disrespect, just like your officers disrespecting me on the beach and disrespecting Mr. Haluba, but the guy that's over here in the corner, Officer Stiff, you know, that I've always tried to be cool with, but, you know, after watching what he did, he swore an oath to defend Mr. Haluba's right. He swore an oath, just like everyone up here. You're a sworn official. You swore an oath to defend that man's rights. My Second Amendment right. Everyone up here that swore an oath was sworn to defend my rights. And all it seems that happens is they get trampled on every time we come here. But because the tyrant, the friggin' dictator, Mr. Aungst ain't here today, and I hope he's watching. Hi, Mr. Aungst. Hope you're seeing me. I love you. I miss you. Call him. I love you, Mr. Aungst. I can't wait to see you on your last day too, bud. But it's just, I keep coming back here month after month, month after month. I serve you, I literally hand you an intent to sue, and you have 30 days on it. There's an intent to sue for a lot of you, and that's going to be put on the agenda too, because I promise you, for $404 and me getting a process server, which I actually have, that they're just waiting for me to file it, and they're going to come here, and we're all going to show up, and we're going to serve you right on live stream. Because I'm telling you, if you don't want to acknowledge this, take it. It's real. I'm not playing with you about this First Amendment stuff. You know, the Second Amendment might have had a chance, but this first one, you don't.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor.
Yes, sir. Stop being a tyrant, friggin' goofball. Read your coloring book.
Hi, my name is James. I'm a concerned citizen here from some things I've seen on the internet, like a lot of people. And first of all, I want to say thank you very much for not closing down public comment. I've been to other municipalities that have simply voted to restrict public comment during the public comment.
One of my paid subs here from Colorado.
I don't know if it's within your authority to do that. If it is, thanks. If not, then thank you anyway. Speaking earlier of all the stuff that we talked about, the arts, the improvements and all that stuff, what good is any of that if we are not free? If we do not have the inalienable rights that were enshrined in our founding document, the Declaration of Independence, life, liberty, pursuit of happiness, what difference does it make if we have wonderful waterways that either are or not used for wakeboard practice, that we have bridges that are aesthetically pleasing or not? What difference does any of that make if we are not free? I would argue that the first job of the city council is to ensure that individual liberties and the freedom of the people of America that would reside within the boundaries of the municipality are 100% protected and ensured. And beyond that, then if there's other nice things we could do, build libraries and provide for education, orderly flow of traffic, whatever else there is, then those are things that are nice. But if there's not freedom, if people are not free from unreasonable search and seizure, from having their right to speak violated, and I would even argue their right to keep and bear arms violated, what difference does it make? So I would hope that people would put that in their mind to think about that. I mean, it comes time to make rules, make law or ordinances or whatever else it happens to be. And the only other thing I'd like to say too is please consider if there are funds that are coming back into the municipality, directly putting those back into the pockets of the taxpayers who have already paid for a lot of the things that are particularly the natural gas stuff and or whatever else. Opioid money's coming back in, those kind of things. Please consider simply putting it back into the taxpayers, not by giving them something else, not by spending it somewhere else, not by putting something else, another item or another facility or something, but simply give it back to them. And if you want it back, then ask for it back. They've already given it to you once. You now have a resource that you're giving back. Ask them for it again. Like, okay, we gave you the money back from this. Now, could we please have a tax increase, or would you vote us a tax increase so that we could build something else, do something else for you, as opposed to just, oh look, there's some money, we'll take it, we'll spend it somewhere else. So that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else?
So thanks everybody for watching. To sum it up, the mayor who had everybody arrested for free speech didn't show up today. He was conveniently feeling sick, and everything went fine. No one got arrested. All the extra cops weren't needed. All the wasted taxpayer money, closing the library early, doing all the actions to stop free speech didn't work this time, and everything went off without a hitch. And then I want to thank James for coming and really thank him for buying us all lunch. You didn't have to do that, bro. That's it, man. Thanks for watching. Please leave comments. Please click the like. Obviously, I'm shadow banned. 250,000 subs. Can't get any views unless one of my homies helps me. But in the meantime, click the thumbs up. John's Coin Rings on Etsy. Check out my Etsy store, etc., etc. Thanks again. Bye.